That wasn't here before. Ah, you can tell the difference. Trust me, you can tell the difference between 60 and 120. You can tell the difference. When you play. When you watch, no. When you play, you can tell the difference.
Welcome back.
Do we got a
Looking for anything
discount?
specific?
5% only. Okay, first I wanna do is get good items to someone's inventory. That's what I wanna do first. So, we're gonna get everything that's soulbound, that's exceptional, legendary, whatever, to one person. There's an exceptional warbow, exceptional battle axe, exceptional hunting bow, exceptional mace, exceptional spear, exceptional greatsword. I can take one. Fine spear, fine, ordinary, fine, coral naga bow, fine sword, fine mace, fine, fine pistol, fine blunderbuss, saber, blah, blah. Okay, now here, there's two. Can easily sell the rest, I guess. So I want to keep one item of each for a personal collection. Decide what to do with all of these amulets. One of these head, another bounty. Okay, let's sell a bit. Let's sell a bit. We start from this. Gonna sell all 7. And Gvitian shield. +1's enemies engaged. Should I sell all of this? I mean, why do I even keep that? It's bullshit. That's already worth 10,000. Holy fuck. No, I don't. No, I don't. I need to change my monitors. That's the thing I haven't changed for a long time. I should sell everything but grimoires, and then I need to check grimoires. We can do it like that. So let's begin. $25 medium shields. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of coin. $17,000 only from weapons. Now let's check armor. I don't know. I think I should sell everything. Just fuck the personal collection. can always buy back. I think that was like in Pillars 1. Grants Martyr's memories. Caster becomes petrified and untargetable until. Okay. Intellect +1, 10 accuracy against spirits. Intellect and power surge. 26,000 coin. Yeah. Heaven's Cacophony. Intellect and religion. It grants Shouts of Hosts. Launches a cone attack that can knock back and stun targets in the area of effect. 20 to 40 damage, 7 pen. 2 per rest. Heaven's Rate, 1 per rest. Elements Electricity Storm. The druid becomes a conduit for the power of storm. Gate Crashers. 2 to might. 50% chance to friend knockdown. Attack against target with critical hits in melee. Grants Reeling Blow. Cone attack that sends target flying backwards. A chance to fucking stun. Okay, we're done with this. And now I need to decide what I want to do with all of this stuff. That's a lot of items. A lot of good items. Plus these soulbound items that are completely crazy. Shield do you got? That's a medium shield, the other one is small. But that shield is crazy. I could reallocate points. For example, what I could do. What I could do, I could reallocate points on Barbarian, and instead of dual wielding, we get poleaxe, and we equip this poleaxe, because this is probably the best weapon that I have, and it binds with Barbarian, Druid, or Fighter. We could do it. I mean, I can go with dual wield and two-handed altogether, but it's a waste of points then. I need to change armor. If I take this one, I'll be very slow, and barbarians require medium or light armor, not heavy armor. Heather's wearing medium armor. Saint's war armor is his armor. And it grants second chance. I haven't upgraded that one. Or I did. I think I did. Veteran Scars. And I can become exceptional. For not that much. So now it's all the matter of choice what I want to do. She wears some shitty medium armor. And I got medium armor for her. Or better to say light armor. That's 7 armor rating. If you want to enchant humility, accuser spears. You'll resist slash and pierce. Resist crush. And when it's superb, it's gonna be even better. Then priest is gonna. Holy shit, it's gonna be strong as fuck. We're gonna cast spells quickly with it. So let's say we equip light armor on priest. So armor rating is now 5 instead of 8, squishier. Unfortunately. Way much squishier. Well, we can cast faster. Now if I equip heavy and we make it superb, +1's enemies engaged. Nether can profit out of it a lot. Barbarian can profit too. But if we make him a tank, that's the only way. Into the breach. %5 melee weapon damage decreases where loses health, maximum 150 damage, +1 armor rating increases where loses health, maximum +3 armor rating. Seeing red. 3 health per 3 seconds for 12 seconds when critically hit. Healing increases as wearer loses health. On a fighter, this is insane with fighters' passives. They regenerate health while in combat. It will be fucking insane on a fighter, but then I would equip this armor on Barbarian, yeah. With a second chance. It's less recovery time then. Either will be slow. Very slow. But I think it's worth. So we give heavy armor to Ether. And we give this armor to Barbarian. Exceptional Grey Sword, no one will use it. Exceptional Spear, no one will use it. Exceptional Mace, no one. Exceptional Hunting Bow, no one. Battle Axe, except no. Exception, no. Dagger, same shit applies, although we can give it to Seraphan. Now this shield. Small shield, medium shield. Less deflection, but +1 enemies engaged. 5 to all defenses, 10 to all defenses against gaze. No quality on that one, because it can be enchanted. And if we enchant him, it can get enchanted with exceptional superb, but only with this new stats. Mirrored scale, stand defense against gaze attacks. Okay, next. Burn armor rating, 5 to all defenses against fire. 5 to all defenses against fire, transparent chest, reflect against fire. Immunity to gaze attacks. I'll keep the shield if I encounter a dragon or something like that because of the fire defense. But that's about it. Alright. So I made a decision. We're gonna use soulbound weapon and we're gonna bind it to barbarian, but we need to reallocate points if I'm to do this. So he should be quite strong now with Poleaxe. And these weapons go together. And now we get to decide what we want to use. Should we use a gladiator sword? A hatchet? The scimitar? Or the one burning thing? Gladiator. Sabers? Most expensive. No. Why cat is most expensive. Exceptional. 19 to 28, 18 to 25. 9 penetration on everything. Now chance to hit accuracy is 51 on everything. So recovery time on hatchet is best. And attack time is best on hatchet. So this is the fastest weapon. Now let's see this. Sword, when you wield him with shield, you get 15% more damage and 5 deflection on top of it. So gladiator sword is kinda crazy in that regard for a tank. This one is deflector and it has deflection against melee weapons. Exceptional is the same like this, penetration stays. Sharpened blade, we lose 1 penetration for a hatchet. And we get the shitty plant passive. When and if we want to enchant, it can be Woodbane, 100% melee damage to plant targets and targets with plant status effects. This weapon is very good for Druid, for example, for melee Druid. Because it scales well with his spells, this hatchet. Feller, again, plant, so we don't use hatchet. Now the question is Sendroga's skull. That applies burn, an additional burn, and only 1 penetration, so this is out too. We don't need it. Maybe we're gonna need it in dark areas because it acts as torch. This is torch and sword at the same time. If we need torch, we always have this, so we keep it in offhand. And the last question is, do we use Beza's Stud Blade or Gladiator Sword? -1 armor rating for 30 seconds on critical hit. No, we have a tank. This is maybe good for dual wielding, but we got a tank. And when we want to enchant this, it's First Blood, 5 action speed on scoring hit, -2 armor rating on critical hit. It's nothing special, to be honest. We keep the sword, and we're gonna need a better shield only. But this is what we want to do. Just reallocate barbarian points, dual wield and soulbound this weapon, and he's gonna be strong as fuck. I wanted to play dual wield barbarian. I really wanted it, but the game doesn't give me good stuff. It gave me a two-handed poleaxe. I think it's poleaxe. Should be poleaxe. Two-handed soulbound poleaxe. and we're gonna use it since that's what we got. It wasn't Valiant Trading Company, it was in the Wild Mare. Crafting. Crafting or enchanting, it's different things completely. What do you wanna see? When you want to enchant stuff, right click, enchant, pick, and then you see how much it costs and what are the requirements. When you wanna craft, where's a fucking pot there? There's crafting. Drugs, explosives, food, scrolls, potions. That's what you can craft. And you can craft a lot of stuff. And of course everything costs. You need to spend coin when you craft, plus the materials. That's about it. Okay. Back, reallocate points on Barbarian, and we soulbound this poleaxe to our Barbarian. It should be great. It's gonna deal shock damage. It's gonna make him crit. It should be fucking great. And then it him, I guess. No one else needs to reallocate points.
Ahoy.
What you got on you? Yo, soulbound dagger. But who gives a fuck?
Done and done. Now, what can I do for you?
Show me what you got for sale.
You see anything you like?
I don't want to rest. I want to recruit. I want this. I want to retrain. Motherfucker, 1000 to retrain level 9. Piece of shit. Point into everything. Because party benefits out of it. Frenzy. I mean, yeah, Frenzy. Fast Runner. Blooded. Arms Bearer. It's gonna be blooded. 25% damage when near death. Or Frenzy. Frenzy, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take both on the next one. So point into everything and then you max athletics. We take Barbaric Blow. We take two-handed style. 15% damage with two-handed weapons. Grants damage bonus for a two-handed weapon. And that will be poleaxe. And we say next. Next. Point. Next. I think I said blooded. What else? Accurate Carnage is also very good. Thick-skinned is great. Maybe thick-skinned. Thick-skinned, blooded, and Carnage are all good. So we start, for example, we start with blooded. I want more damage. I want to burst with Barbarian. So now we got soulbound poleaxe. We take poleaxe, and we say next. Next. Point. Next. I don't need wild sprint. You just need to position well. You don't need to be nimble. One stands alone is great. Per kill, 20 action speed. This time we take Bloodlust. I'm gonna get 20 action speed when we down an enemy. Bloody Slaughter is great too, 20% of hits converted to crits with weapons against, minus 25% health targets. There's some crit damage with weapons that we're gonna score kills non-stop with Barbarian with this too. Bloody Slaughter and Bloodlust. And we say next, point, next. And we got 1 point, and that's gonna be one stands alone, 20% melee damage, plus 1 enemy is required to be flanked. Which means you need to be surrounded with 3 enemies if you want to go with one stands alone. But that's 20% from one stands alone melee damage, 25% damage, 45% damage in total. On top of that with 20 action speed, on top of that with crits, and on top of that with 15% of that 45, 60% more damage with a lot of attack speed. So, what did I said? One stands alone, next. Now we go. Athletics, Intimidation, and this time we pick between, I don't know this, we pick between staggering foes or dealing raw damage and bleeding targets. We're gonna pick Blood Frenzy for raw damage and bleed our targets. So that's even more damage. One more point left. If we take Robust, we'll be tanky, but we don't want that. We want more damage. Unflinching is also good. Disengage, I won't need it. We need... where is it? Accurate Carnage. We need accuracy. Improving the secondary attacks from Carnage. We go with Carnage, definitely. And we say next. Although it's even Carnage or... where was it? Fuck. Thick Skinned, I also said I want Thick Skinned. Thick Skinned is great. Next. Point into Athletics, point into Intimidation. Next. Thick Skinned or Unflinching. Both are good actually. Both are very good. So this is the matter of choice now. Even Snake reflexes are good. Even that is good. We need accuracy. We got accuracy. We need some defenses. So perhaps Thick Skin. And we say next. Weapon of choice. It's fucking whatever. It's absolutely whatever. Okay. Let's go with Warhammer, whatever. Just doesn't matter at all. Intimidate, Athletics, next. Now here we need a better version of Barbaric Blow. The first one, if the Barbarian kills the target, the recovery is instantly refreshed. If the hit kills the target, the rage cost is refunded. So we can keep smashing. Or we can hit immediately after a killing blow. We go with immediate hit after the killing blow, because we want to be fast. Now, interrupting blows, Uncanny Luck, 5% of hits converted to crits, that's the one we want definitely. Uncanny Luck, more crits. Say next, that's about it. On the next level, we can take something for defense, I guess. Now we soulbound the weapon, finally. Bind Soul. sure you want to soulbind Lord Erin's Walsh. Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by any other character until the binding is severed. When you severe binding, you lose bonuses. So, yes. You can go with two barbarians, for example. One tanky with a two-handed melee weapon, the other one with dual wielding, one-handed weapons. You can easily go with that, and it's completely valid. And they can both go with Frenzy, or you can have one with Frenzy and one with Shouts. So you got like support tank barbarian with Shouts to debuff enemies, and the other one, crazy one, with Frenzy to deal damage. You can go like that too. You can even put Paladin in the middle of them, or Auras. If you have Auras on top of that, yeah, you can go melee full, why not? So, the first thing we need to do is to deal 250 shock damage. And we're gonna deal shock damage when we hit. It's a 10% chance to cast lightning strikes. Lightning strikes, look at this shit. When lightning strike happen, we have 20% more action speed and 30% damage dealt as a shock for 12 seconds. Plus we gain quick. In other words, we gain dexterity, and this is fucking crazy. No, you don't need multi-class. Why? You can go, for example, Barbarian Rogue multi-class, or even bigger hits, and you have very useful skill with rogues. It's Retaliate, so you hit, then Carnage hits again. Those are 2 hits. Enemy try to hit your Barbarian, he retaliates, hits 3 times in a second. So imagine that. You can also go with that.
What for, Cap?
Let's solve quests. We're done with upgrades. What's our damage? 23, 37, 22, 33, 17, 21, 21, 7, 13, 18.
Now.
We've seen a group of Royal Deadfire Company soldiers.
Aye, they're up on the balcony outside. If this is some kind of trading company squabble, take it elsewhere, right? My staff already have more work than they need.
Yeah.
Seeing you.
Dialogue. Up on the balcony.
Ado, my hunter. To what do I owe this delight?
We have a bounty here. Give Purakau's head. Purakau was a dragon that I killed, I guess. Here's your thirsty Drake. No, Drake.
To think that such a magnificent creature could also be a water-hoarding pest. Dragons are a complicated bunch. Agrasima, my friend. You will let me know if you are interested in more work, Ak?
What more do you got?
A marauder gang boss called Nomu broke free of custody along with the rest of his plunder buddies. It is said they wasted no time getting up to their old tricks.
Nomu slipped the noose again. That half-mastered bastard be 3 ways mad and twice that a killer. Eoya'd be better off shot of him.
You seem familiar, friend. Prison is too kind for a pirate. So there is a bounty on Nomu's head. He and his ilk fled to the wilderness north of Neketaka.
Northwest of Neketaka. Alright. Up on the balcony. Don't even know what that quest was for. I forgot. Valiant soldiers. We'll see now. I'll remember when I start the conversation, I guess. Got some quest with you.
Have you come to hear some verse?
Oh, I saved your friend Oswald in a pyramid. I saved Oswald in a pyramid.
Not from something too dangerous, sir. Please, accept my thanks. He's a kind old man. I would have mourned to see something terrible. I have little to give you in thanks. Perhaps you'd be amenable to some establishment gossip. Constantin, the masseuse, longs to wander the world again. Every time he threatens to leave, Gintel begs him to stay, and every time he promises to remain for just a month more. I wonder what he hopes to find out there.
What?
Farewell.
Okay, that's one more thing done. What do you mean on balcony? It could be this. Maybe that's a balcony. Let's see. Should go for all of those bounties. It's easy level. Easy items. Or I just wander the city. There they are. That's the bulk.
Rusty corkscrew.
Find the sailors. Get the sailors to leave. A bigger fish. What was the quest? Martino wants a few Italian sailors expelled from the vicinity of the Queensburg Tavern.
Can't hold down quickies too.
Shrimp.
Real quiet now.
Defiance Bay, am I right?
Say nothing.
So, what brings you here, friend?
What are you doing?
Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave. We've been draining Valian wine cellars and trying to remember the words of Rauatai anthems. Loudly, as often as not.
I'm gonna need you and your friends to clear out.
I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong.
It's a bluff. Nothing personal, there's just an angry ghost right where you're standing and I mean to banish it.
Joking. There's no... No. Really?
Touch his shoulder while he's distracted. Sleight of hand. To point your finger to a spot in the air and scream. Stare into space with your mouth hanging open. I'm gonna touch his shoulder while he's distracted. Let's hope it's gonna work.
Back to the ship! We should never have come!
Return to Martino. Where's Martino? That's the... I think it's the innkeeper. I'm not sure. Let's see. It should be the innkeeper. Is it? Tell who's Martino? Fuck.
Now, what can I do for you? Be seeing you.
Who's Martino? Royal Deadfire Company sailors. Back in Valera Estate. Valera Estate. Ah, it's here in Nekataka. Okay, those are Italians in Nekataka. Okay. Valera Estate. That's the one.
Woe to those who labor in the shadow, for nothing is hidden from Aether.
Where's Martino? Orso Valera.
You gonna make a habit of turning up?
He's probably up. Martino Valera.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rauatai.
Royal Deadfire
echoing
Company
across
sailors are
Queen's
gone.
Birth. Gone without a scratch. To each their own.
1000 copper.
Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles.
You're not helping the republics by picking at allies.
Merla, you and my father are too alike. Go on. I'm still waiting on word for the next job. You have a few days to decide where your loyalties lie.
Valera sails. Quest completed.
A new face stepping in. Speaking of trouble, better to let
Water
things
under
run
the
their
bridge.
course in the future. You wish to speak? I make sure the
I do. What brings you to the whole
I
of
could
the
solve this
Valeras?
quest too, but I don't want to. I need to decide what I want to do with Valeras and Barbatos. I still don't know what to do with them. They're all fucking idiots. We have sails for ship. Better sails. But I would rather buy a ship. I got 30,000 coin right now. And Galleon is 54,000. So I'm 20,000 short. I would really buy that ship. If I don't spend any coin, it's possible, I guess. Very early on. One more place to check before we leave this district is over
Woe
here,
to those who labor in the shadow,
because
for
we
nothing
solved the
is hidden
quest.
from Aethis's divine sight.
I just don't know what to do. Should I go to other districts in Neketaka, or should I go for bounties on the sea? I need better ship. Those bounties, 2 of them are ship fights. Luca,
This room's typhus.
fuck you. There is someone here who gave me quests. Come on. Governor's bodyguard. It could be here. I think it was Lueva Alvari.
You return.
Ran across
Is
a
there
valiant trading
something I
company
can do
expedition
for
on
you?
Pokukuhara.
I did not hope to hear from them again. We have been expecting the expedition's return for some time now.
I want.
Ah. Before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castol will want to hear from you in person.
Maybe we go upstairs finally. Are the bounties hard? 2 of them were. 3 to 4 of them that I've done are not. Although 3 of those 4 I didn't even intend to do those bounties. I ran up on them. It depends on your level.
Alvari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pokokahara for us. I hope you bring good news.
The other pillar was corrupted, but I managed to restore it, and it should be safe to harvest. A lot of courses for one wild other pillar. Hope it's worth it. We do this.
Diverse? Incredible. What fortune we have had to find a watcher. And Adra vein of that size will do much to allay our investors' concerns. And the crew. Beza and the others.
They died.
A sorry end for such
That
dedicated
level,
individuals.
holy shit, that's a lot of
How
XP.
very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the man for his trouble first.
Not that much copper for 3 boss fights in that area.
I apologize. Right to business with no real introduction, no? I am Ignato Castol, director of the Valiant Trading Company's operations here in the Deadfire. I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as
We already
yourself.
had that conversation, the game bugged out. We had exactly the same conversation yesterday.
I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier and the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe? I can give you money. Fame.
We had that
And if
conversation.
I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Albari deal with you.
Holy shit, it bugged out. It gives me the same quest in Pococohara.
The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly... Flaune Alette has continued to study your gifts, Watcher, open doors. That would... Alette has been eagerly awaiting the opportunity to work with someone just like you. Her experiments have been tremendously promising. I beg you, speak with her. Good, good. I do not expect you to do... You will find Alette at the top of the spire of the Soul Seers, a tower once dedicated to Helia.
Now
That
it's
you will
different,
find in the sacred
but it was the
stair
same in the first
just
5
north
minutes.
of
He
here.
introduced himself again. What a fuck.
Aretogori.
Leveled up, let's level up. We said athletics and intimidate. It's still the same power level. So now I can go with interrupting blows on crits. Or I got only 1 point to spend. It's either interacting blows or maybe unflinching for more defense. To be honest, I don't know. Interrupt on crits. It's very good. The barbarian hits so hard that the ordinary means of defense can be easily overpowered. On attacks that normally target deflection, the barbarian will instead target fortitude if it's the lower defense. Threatening presence. Cannot be engaged by lower level enemies. The barbarian cannot be engaged by enemies that are of a lower level. Huh. Huh. Unflinching, I guess. Unflinching or interrupting blows. Resistance to immobilize and paralyze. Very good. Resistance to weaken, sicken, and feebled. Resistance to daze, stunned, and staggered. Definitely unflinching. We don't want to get stunned, entangled, or similar shit. Next. You bugged out, eh? Okay, no. Fighter. So... what can we do? A bit of survival. Yeah, a bit of survival. And... a bit of explosives. Now I get to pick enhanced stances, or I get uncanny luck for crits, and all resistance is 5%, or body control, or fearless. Everything is good. Everything is good. But I guess I take some of those stances. What do I use the most? I think I use Conqueror's stance the most. But Conqueror's stance is for two-handed melee weapon. It increases his accuracy. But when blooded or below, the fighter's deflection bonus increases, and that's also good for a tank. Shielding here, enemies that disengage from the fighter are immediately attacked and prone if successful. If you want crowd control, then you'll go with Guardian stance. That's also very useful. And cleave, each nearby enemy reduces the fighter's recovery time between attacks, or in other words, will attack way much faster. So we pick between faster attacks, crowd control, or deflection. I have Barbarian for multiple enemies. We could use bonus deflection from Conqueror stance. Yeah, that's the way. Next. +2 to maximum health whenever you level up. If you take that passive, on each level you'll gain +2 maximum health. For example, if you have 247 on level 10, on level 11 you'll have 249. Then you'll have on level 12 251, +2 on each level. I counted like you can get 20, 30 HP until the end of the game. Completely not worth. You can go with alchemy, and you can go, well, I guess that you can go with religion or something like that. Yeah, go with religion. I took spells that I wanted, so I don't want to do anything here. I think I have very good skills. All is useful. In Pillars 1, when you played Priest, you had all of these spells. As soon as you level up, bam, you open 6-7 new spells, and so on. But now, you need to waste points for only one. Same goes with Wizard. You had all spells available. But look at this shit now. So now I'm forced to go to passive. And it's probably gonna be a practice healer for 50% more healing done. Yeah, 15% more healing done. Definitely. Next. This was easy. I guess I go passive with Alot too. That's so Cypher. Cypher, we want those mechanics a lot. We should go with Streetwise or Bluff. Streetwise, whatever. I said Ringleader is insane because it's AoE dominate and charm for 20 seconds. And that's fucking crazy. But this is also very good. This is also very good. Plus 10 more focus, maximum focus increased. 10 action speed with spells, also very good. To be honest, either go for more defense or we go for this AoE, charm and dominate. AoE, charm and dominate. Yeah, AoE, charm and dominate. What's saving throw? Saving throw is will. My accuracy versus their will. Paralyze. Yeah, we go for AoE, charm and dominate. It was easy too. Last one is Alot. Alot can have Arcana, so we can hurt more with scrolls. And Alot can go with metaphysics as far as I'm concerned. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. Passive again, I guess. It's either far casting now or I kinda use fire a lot. We have all defenses. We have all defenses. So I either pick between fire casting or something from here. And to be honest, I don't like a single spell in this row. These spells here are great, especially this one, Chain Lightning, but that's gonna be on next level. Spells over here are complete and utter bullshit. So I guess we take fire casting. Yeah, fire casting it is. That was easy too.
Aye.
And now we take
Can do. Just say the word.
that. Minus 15 deflection.